the different things that these students have done over the past 4 years was truly inspiring. We have it all, from musicians to athletes to drama, great grades, but all of that couldn't happen with the support, without the support of the families and friends that are sitting here with you tonight. So I'd like the students to take a quick stand. So everybody stand, come on guys. And I just want you to give a good clap to your parents and families that supported you through 4 years of high school. And I have 2 teenage girls at home, so I know that's not always easy. We're gonna first start with Mr. Constantino. He was the principal here before and he graciously took over the Alumni Committee, even though he is not an alumni, so I think we're gonna hear from him first.
My name is Gene Constantino. I did 42 years working in the city of Lynn. In 37 of those years, I was blessed to be here at Lynn Classical High School. Every year with the kids was the most important part for me. I love the kids. The students were great. The staff is amazing. And kids really did a good job here. So Classical High School is very, very important to me. I was one of the trustees, and even though I did not graduate from Classical, I got voted into the alumni presidency. So I've been there for 7 or 8 years. I'm not sure exactly how many, but 8 years. Many scholarships will be given out tonight. We saw your accomplishments. We saw that some of you had to overcome what some of you had to overcome. We listened to your administration and your teachers who advocated to us on your behalf. You all deserve your scholarships. Trust me, I was very, very impressed when we met to pick the scholarships. We hope that many of these scholarships, by the way, are named scholarships. That means they're given to us by somebody that either graduated from Lynn Classical or is a friend of Lynn Classical, and they had a special fondness that they saw to it that each and every year they give a scholarship in their name or their family's name. We hope in the future that you are able to be in the position to give back to Lynn Classical, because I know that you appreciate what Lynn Classical has done for you, and we appreciate what you have done for Lynn Classical. So with that, I just want to bring out, tonight we're going over a lot of money. I'm going to let Mr. Stafford tell you how much money we're giving out tonight and how much money we have given out since the inception of the Alumni and Friends. And we're lucky tonight to have 3 founding people out of the 5. I'd like to bring them up at this time. Dr. Peter Mazareas, Nick Costin, and Dave Solomini. Come on up here for a second. Whoop.
Yes, sir.
Would you like to speak at all? A second? Want to say a few words? Okay, good.
Congratulations to everyone, all the award winners. We started the Alumni Association as an idea back so many years ago when Nick was principal. Dave Salmi and I and 2 other members said, let's create an Alumni Association so we can have the common bond, all classical graduates. And we had, and we did, and you'll hear the numbers today. So the one message I have for you is be proud that you're a classical alum, and 2, when you graduate and you start your careers, remember classical, and maybe you can also award a scholarship to a worthy student. Finally, I owe classical a lot because I was captain of the football team, and I married the captain of the cheerleaders. So every day I think of classical. So I do want to acknowledge David, who's carried the ball, and Paul Stafford, and especially Nick. So you guys want to say a few words? Again, congratulations, and be proud.
Thank you, Peter. Seems like yesterday, but it was about 30 years ago that we started this Alumni Association, and I can remember the first year we gave scholarships out, we gave 10 scholarships in the amount of $500. That's all we had was initially $5,000. Paul Stafford told me tonight that the total since that time period, 30 years ago, has risen to $2.7 million in scholarships. That for an urban high school is incredible. Congratulations to all of you. As Peter said, be proud to be a classical grad. I did a lot of things in my almost 40 years in the Lynn School Department. The best job I ever had was the 7 years I spent at the old classical high. I was the last principal there. And I had wonderful years and great support with people like Jane and Peter and Dave, who was very instrumental in the startup of this Alumni Association. Well, thank you. Congratulations to the students and the parents. Have a great night.
Now that comes from an English grad. So when Nick was principal, they had a nice alumni association over across town, and he wanted us to have one. And as Peter Mazareas said, Dr. Mazareas, we started it, 5 years later we were going great guns. And the big compliment was English High School called us to see why we were successful so they could copy us. So that was a great tribute to our group. Thank you very much.
At this time, I'd like to bring up Paul Stafford. Paul has been a teacher here at Lynn Classical for many years. He also was an alumni president for many, many years. And quite frankly, he has all the history of this association that I think you really want to hear a little bit about what everyone has done. Thank you.
Thank you, Gene. And thank you to the sponsors who are here tonight. If it weren't for you and many others like you, we wouldn't be here tonight. So thank you so very, very much. To the parents, let me give you a little background first. I'm Paul Stafford, class of graduate, 1961. Taught here in this school and retired out of the school after 27 years being in the school. All my children have gone here. I have 3 grandchildren, so this is a very, very important part of my life. And tonight is a very, very important part of my life. And to the parents out there, I want to say, be proud of your children today. You as parents, your support, your guidance, and your perseverance. You had to have a lot of perseverance to do what you did for the last 17, 18 years of your children's life. You did a great job. Be proud. You deserve to feel proud for yourselves. To the students, your commitment to and desire and hard work to acquire learning has brought you here tonight. And I've already talked to you about it wasn't a 4-year journey. It wasn't a 2-year journey. It was a 17, 18, or 19-year journey. And it wasn't always fun. But you're here. You're one of 66 classical seniors out of the entire senior classical student body that are here tonight. Be proud. You deserve to be here. This is your night. Enjoy it. Did you know that there's a secret force residing in the halls of Lynn Classical High School? It's a secret force because its existence is hardly known outside the walls of Lynn Classical. It's a positive force. It has helped 1,764 deserving classical students better their lives through education. In doing so, it has helped the city of Lynn, the state of Massachusetts, the United States of America, and the world become better places. I think it's about time that this secret force's existence sees the light of day. The force is the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship Program. This is its story. In 1994, Nick Costin, the principal of Lynn Classical High School, met with 5 classical alumni in his office. 2 of them are here with us tonight. And created the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School as a 501c3 nonprofit organization. The Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School one of its stated primary goals was to and continues to be to assist Lynn Classical students in achieving higher education beyond high school. It's through its scholarship program. These founding fathers were Walter Boverini, class of 41, Tom Costin, class of 44, Selby McLeodrell, class of 71, Dr. Peter Mazarius, class of 59, and Dave Solomini, class of 53. Now I'm going to throw some figures at you. I know it's hard to listen to figures sometimes, but these are very important figures to this program. In 1996, the first recorded classical alumni scholarships were awarded. Four scholarships were presented, totaling $3,500. The alumni and friends of Lynn Classical, totaling, I lost my place, totaling $3,500. Shortly after beginning under the day-to-day administration of alumni treasurer Jerry Stafford, class of 62, and the direction of Paul Stafford, class of 61, the scholarship committee chairperson, an ongoing alumni scholarship awareness and funding mission was launched to grow the program. Here is the results of that mission over the last 30 years. 2009, a total of $500,000 in scholarship was awarded to 59 students, totaling $65,350. 7 years later, in 2016, a total of $1 million in scholarship awards was passed when 80 students were presented scholarships totaling $82,612. 4 years later, in 2020, a total of $1.5 million was passed when 96 students were presented scholarships totaling $125,582. Tonight, May 19th, this is a date that will be definitely in the history of Lynn Classical High School. Tonight, we are awarding 66 seniors alumni scholarships totaling $139,550, bringing the total amount of scholarship awards since 1996 to $2,780,435.47. Don't know where the 47 cents came from, but it's there. You know, I love reading this amount, so I'm going to read it again. Tonight we are awarding 66 classical seniors classical alumni scholarships totaling $139,550, bringing the total amount of scholarships awarded since 1996 to $2,780,435.47, presented to 1,764 classical students. Our current alumni president, Gene Constantino, said, "Not bad. Not bad for a major American urban cities alumni association." And I don't think, I would be very surprised if there's another alumni association in this country from an urban high school that can meet these figures. I really don't think so. The unprecedented 30-year success of the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship Program rests squarely on the shoulders of the program's individual, family, and business sponsors. Each year, at least 80% of all scholarships awarded are in their names. They are truly the body and soul of the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship Program. To all of them, past, present, and future, thank you, thank you, thank you. And just one more thing. I would be remiss if I did not recognize past alumni treasurer Jerry Stafford for over 40 years. Jerry was the driving force behind the success of the Classical Alumni Scholarship Program. Jerry oversaw the day-to-day administration of the program. She supervised its finances. She handled all communications with the individual, family, and business scholarship sponsors. She distributed the scholarship awards. Her alumni scholarship administration duties and responsibilities began in February and lasted until August and sometimes until September. Whenever anyone congratulated or thanked me on the workings of the Alumni Scholarship Program, I mean this today, I always replied, don't thank me. Thank all of the Alumni Scholarship sponsors and Jerry. She is the workhorse of the program. I'm merely the pretty PR face. Thank you for bearing with me. And now the good part of the program.
The Alumni Association has a lot of outstanding people that have volunteered their time at all of the different events, like tonight especially. We have trustees, which we hope some of you will become trustees, and we also have some executive people that are here. So please, at this time, just stand up and take a round of applause for everyone, all of the people on the trustees and the executive committee. Thank you for all your help. Okay, let's get started.
All right, I get to do the fun part, which is giving out all the funds. But first, we'd like to welcome up Stan Sleepboy to give out a scholarship in his mother's name.
I'll be brief. We established the scholarship in my mother's name 19 years ago when she was still with us at a Mother's Day celebration. So we did this to honor her, and she had a difficult life raising 9 kids. The best part was 7 of them went to classical, which is great, and she grew up in the Brickyard area of Lynn, which is basically from Elm Street to the Commons, out to the Linway, and then over to Market Street. So we award the scholarship each year to a deserving student who lives within the boundaries of the Brickyard, where both my mother and father grew up, and who has excelled in their studies. So we'd like to award this year to Luciano Cruz Sanchez. Thank you all.
Next, I'd like to welcome up June Blake to give out the scholarship in her family's name.
Sure. Hello. I'll be very brief as well. I'm the nurse here at Classical. I've been here for 23 years, I think it is. I graduated in 1983. Myself and my 5 sisters all went here. My parents did not go to Classical, but they were very strong on education. My mother had a 7th grade education. My dad was a high school senior. That's as far as they went, but they did very well in life, and they were very focused on education. Education always came first. So when my mom passed away, we created the first scholarship, and then when my dad passed away during COVID, we added a little more money. So this is in memory of my mom and dad.
And the scholarship goes to Lindsay Repp.
Lindsay. Sorry. Congratulations.
like to welcome up Peter Mazareas to give out his family's award.
Thank you so much, Emily. So this award is Mazare's family, but my wife will be mad at me because her name is Cynthia Christ, the captain of the cheerleaders. So we're delighted to award this award. And I just want to say one thing. When I came to this country, I was an immigrant, and I couldn't speak English, and I was kept back in first grade, and many teachers thought, I wasn't really a smart kid. So I always respected what immigrants had to overcome. So my family made a decision to award this scholarship, our scholarship, to an immigrant student. And I'm happy to call up Biani Diaz Maldonado to accept this scholarship. Is he here? Also, I want to thank Amy for doing such a fabulous job the past decade or so. How many years? 9. 9. So, congratulations. It's not easy to be a principal, trust me.
If you go into the gym, you'll see Mr. Mazareas' name in the gym, 1,000-point scorer.
Of course.
I so apologize. I have to run off. I have to be at a board of directors meeting at the Hawthorne Hotel in Salem, so I got to drive off now. I want to wish you one more time hearty congratulations, and don't ever forget you're an alum of Classical High School, and come back and pay back. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I'd like to welcome up Mr. Costin, who was the principal when I went to Classical High School, so he can give out his family scholarship.
Our scholarship is in memory of my late wife, who was a Lynn Classical graduate, class of 1966, and this goes to Nadia Winarski.
All right, everyone. We're going to do a little moving and shaking with the scholarship, so you're going to have to bear with me a little bit because we're trying to make some changes for our kids playing athletics. So we're hoping to get everyone in the right order, but we might deviate a little bit from the plan that you're looking at, so bear with us. Next, we're going to start with some of the Alumni and Friends scholarships. The first one goes to Arwin Gutierrez. These are the scholarships that we raise money for each year.
Yep.
As a team, we have different events. So if you're ever around, we have comedy shows, we do bowling nights, we do all different events to raise the money for these scholarships. Our next Alumni and Friends scholarship goes to Jeremy Lima Zapata. Our next Alumni and Friends goes to Gabriela Morales Rodas. The next Alumni and Friends goes to Abel Rodriguez de Leon. Next, the Alumni and Friends would like to honor Justin Ruiz Hernandez. Congratulations. Next, we'd like to do the Leonard Banos and Janice Bakopoulos Banos Scholarship, and that goes to Ada Lucia Hernandez Top. have the Helen Callahan Georgian Scholarship, and that goes to Stacia Winoski. Next, we have the John Carroll and Anita Kalapinski Carroll Scholarship, and that goes to Juliana Flores. Okay. Next, we're going to welcome up Anaya Medrano for the Colina Family Scholarship. Next, I'd like to welcome Mr. Stafford back to the podium for the class of 57 and the Donna Connolly.
Thank you, Amy. The Driscoll Family Scholarship is one of my favorite ones. The family was related to past Principal Bill Frost. And evidently he was talking to the Driscoll family about our program. And he talked about how great it was. Well, I guess they were a little concerned about the scholarship program that they had in English. So they decided that they were going to switch it. So they took their scholarship out of the English high school, which was their neighborhood school, and put it in our scholarship program. That's why it's one of my favorite scholarships.
The Driscoll, right?
Who are you looking for, the Driscoll?
Yeah, the name. Geneva
Oh, Zeneva Gorham.
Gorham.
Geneva Agorum.
Yep.
So Zeneva Gorham. Next, we're going to do the Donna Connolly Memorial Scholarship, and that goes to Amit Barua. Next, I'd like to welcome up Brandon Sock for the Class of 57 Bach Scholarship.
I have to tell you that this scholarship was one of the first. This scholarship has been presented for 30 years to a student here at Glasgow High School, and I thank Mr. Bax.
Next, I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Constantino for his family scholarship.
You can tell this is why Ms. Dunn has to read all the names, because I would probably not do a good job. Henry Limcall.
Next, we're going to do the Durgan Family Memorial Scholarship, and that goes to Riley Bishop. This is what I meant about a little out of order. We're going to be good.
Did you get out of order?
It's out of order, yeah, because, yes. Then we'll go to Carol Potter.
Come on, Riley, we just wanted you to be up here for a moment. Congratulations, honey. Cotter? Carol Cotter?
All right, next we're going to do the Carol Cotter Memorial Scholarship, and that goes to Kevin Salguero Padilla. Next, we have the John J. Cushing Jr. Memorial Scholarship, and that is being awarded to Brooke Braswell. Next, we have the Dempsey Family Scholarship. That goes to Candace Jude. I don't think Candace is with us tonight, so we're going to accept that for her. All right, then we have the Coach David Dempsey Scholarship, and that's going to go to Tommy Nolan. Next, I'm going to welcome Mr. Stafford back up to talk about the Dragon Scholarship and the Driscoll Family Scholarship.
Well, we already covered the Driscoll family. I can't find the Dragon family. Oh, William Dragon, Junior Scholarship, Athletic Scholarship. William Dragon graduated in 1960. He went on to become the CEO of London Fog. And he was a outstanding athlete scholar at classical, and he decided that he wanted to present one of the first student athlete scholarships. So he did so. So that scholarship is being awarded to Huang Lang Pham. Dragon Family Scholarship for Huang Long Pham.
Okay, so I think we're all set. Congratulations, honey. All right.
Next, I'd like to have Connor Bishop come up for the Carleen Fields Memorial Scholarship. Next, I'd like to welcome up Patricia Flynn to give out her scholarship.
I should tell you, I did graduate from Lynn Classical, but when I was, I think in the 10th grade, I told my dad I wanted to go to college, and he said that's not an option. We have no money, and besides, you're going to get married, have kids, and stay home and take care of them. And so I said, okay. So I went to the library and got a book out on scholarships and took it home and actually hand wrote 10 or 12 letters and sent it off to these different places that said they had scholarships. And sure enough, I got a phone call from two women from Emmanuel College saying they convinced the president to give me a free ride and I could go to Emmanuel on a scholarship for 4 years. And I said, whoa, pretty crazy, pretty crazy. I shouldn't tell you this, but I did ask them if I could live there. And they said, no, we're not paying you to live there. So I did have to commute, but that was okay. But I really enjoyed being there. And then I graduated, I went to Payne Weber. Many don't remember that. It was a financial services company in Boston. In one room, like the size of this room, there were 50 financial analysts. One was a female out of the 50. So I went over to her and I said, how did you get here? This is great. And she said, my husband used to work here and he dropped dead one day at work. So she took over his clients. And then I said, well, how can I be a broker? And I applied. She told me to apply, and I applied. And they said, sorry, we don't take women, girls, whatever. It's only for men because the girls don't stay here long enough. So I left, and one of the vice presidents said, go back to school, go back to school. And I said, what am I going to do in school? So he had connections at Boston University. So I went to Boston University. He had contacts. And I ended up getting a master's degree and a PhD because I didn't know what else to do, so sort of crazy. So I then went to Bentley, it was college then, now Bentley University, and was the first female hired in any of the business disciplines. And I was there for over 4 decades. I was there for 47 years, so it really worked out well. But the whole point of this talk is, if I didn't have my scholarship, who knows where I would be, but I never would have gone to all those colleges and had the job that I've had. So congratulations to all of you on your scholarships. Isatu Jallo. Isatu Jallo.
All right, next we're gonna go with the William G. Frost Memorial Scholarship, and that goes to Johanna Esteban. Next, we have the Giovanelli Family Scholarship, and that goes to Stephen Galvin. Next, we're going to do the John Holmes Scholarship, and that's going to Allison De Leon Hueso. Okay, next we're going to do the James Family Scholarship, and that's going to Jake Desmond. Next, Caitlin Lee will be getting the Sallow Cougar Memorial Scholarship. Caitlin Lee. Next, we have the Doris A. Gamache Cocono Scholarship, and that's going to Jessica Lopez Gonzalez. Next, I'd like to invite Pat Lee up to give her scholarship.
Hi, I didn't go to classical, but I've been here, I think, forever. I taught here for 32 years. I retired in 2006, and I've never left. I'm here, I don't know if some of you recognize me and wonder who she is, but I'm here all the time. This is one of my favorite nights of the year, to do this. My favorite place, Classical High School. So I want to present, that's not.
No, right here.
Oh, I was going to say, that's not Dave. I want to present my scholarship to Eurissa Aquino Valdez.
Mrs. Lee is definitely a super fan. You see her on the sidelines of all of our games, as well as she was a phenomenal government and psych and soc teacher. I had her senior year, 7th and 8th period after lunch. Best going. All right, next we are going to do the Light Rain Foundation Scholarship, and that goes to Amelia Stank. Our class valedictorian. Okay. Next, we have Ellen J. Mahoney Memorial Scholarship, and that is going to Zarin Tasnim. He's next. You're next. Next, I'm going to welcome up Basil Maneas to give his scholarship. We're going to award that scholarship to Briani Lemus Sorto. He's coming up right now. Yep, right here.
Congratulations, good luck.
Next, we have Samantha Marshall Memorial Scholarship going to Christopher Orlena Perlera. Yeah, there's two. The second Samantha Marshall Memorial Scholarship is going to Nisa Quintana. Next, I'd like to invite Paige up to give the Kelly Martin Memorial Scholarship.
Hello, I'm honored to be here once again to present this scholarship. My mother was someone who dedicated her whole life to assisting those individuals often overlooked and undersupported by society. Her work was never easy, but it was always important. We established this scholarship not only to honor her legacy, but to award it to one of you that we hope can help carry it on. And this year, we're presenting it to Hannah Guzman.
Next, we have the Maureen Mugian Memorial Scholarship, and that goes to Natalia Esteban. Next, for Emma Chevalier, we have the Nancy A. Noggle Langis Scholarship. Next, we have the Pennell Family Scholarship, and that is being awarded to Jonathan Alicio. Next, we have the Lewis and Zoe Pappas Scholarship, and that's going to Jaden Ook. Next, we have the Tyler Whitten coming up for the Peter Pedro Jr. Family Scholarship. Tyler Whitten. Next, we have the Alexander Pudlecki Scholarship, and that's going to Jaden Carroll. Next, we're going to welcome up Jadalise Tejada for the Rose Quinn Memorial Scholarship. Jadalise Tejada. She represented us well at the Women in Sports Day. Congratulations on that, too. Okay, next we have two Dr. Edward Rafferty, MD Memorial Scholarships. Our first goes to Willenia Pascasio Munoz. The next Dr. Edward Rafferty, MD Memorial Scholarship goes to Jaliana Wesley. Our next scholarship is the Jody Richardson Class of 1986 Memorial Scholarship, and that's going to Veronica Pierson. Our next two scholarships are memorial scholarships in the name of Mike Slazar and Margie Murray, two adored teachers at Lynn Classical High School that left us too soon. The first Slazar and Murray scholarship goes to McKenna Duncan. The second Slazar and Murray Scholarship goes to Dennis Cipolliti. I'd like to now welcome up David Salamini to give his family scholarship, and he will be joined after by Jack Marino.
Okay. Right here?
This is yours,
Okay.
and it's Meredith Kennedy.
Are they coming up?
The first David Salamini Scholarship goes to Meredith Kennedy.
Congratulations, Meredith. God bless you. Just a quick note, everybody's been reminding the students that are graduating this year about remembering us in the future. But you know, a lot of your parents are gonna be at the successful age, and it's up to you parents too. If you wanna do something scholarship-wise in your kids and your children's honor, you're welcome to do that. It's a good idea. Now, the next one is American Legion?
Yep.
I'm honored that the American Legion named a scholarship in my name. I came from the Air National Guard, and the winner is?
Anastasia Consis.
Okay. Thank you. There you go. Pass that out.
Did you want to say anything?
Yeah, he's not going to talk.
Okay.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Next, I'd like to welcome back Mr. Stafford for the Stafford Family Scholarship.
Thank you again, Amy. The Stafford Family Scholarship must go to a student who is planning a career in either nursing or the medical field. And we do it this way because we have had over the years, some major medical issues that the nurses were just unbelievably good to us. So tonight's Stafford Family Scholarship going to someone planning to go into nursing or the medical field is Anna Lee Corrado. So again, the Peter Angelo Stavro Scholarship, kind of a special scholarship. A little earlier, I talked about Bill Dragon, CEO of London Fog. Well, Peter and Angelo Stavro were his uncles. And Peter worked for the federal government in the Commerce Department. But before he did that, he got accepted to Drexel University. And when he went down there, he spent 1 year and couldn't afford a second year. So he had to go back to work. He worked for a year and a half, was able to go back for, the following year. And he did well. He did well. So he was going to give Drexel University a scholarship. But he came to the meeting, the scholarship committee, that his nephew's first scholarship was awarded. And he was so impressed with what he saw the classical alumni was doing with a scholarship program that he decided he was going to give us a scholarship. So what he decided to do is he decided to not give a scholarship to Drexel University. He decided to give it to two students here at Classical, because he knew the pain of not being able to afford to go to school. So he endowed, through the Essex County Charitable Foundation in Peabody, $250,000 endowment, which has to be given to classical students over the years. And in the statement, he wrote, as long as there is a classical high school, there will be a Peter and Angelo Stavro Scholarship. Both have passed. It's a memorial scholarship, but here they are, still giving back. So the winners of not the winners, but the people who deserve the Peter and Angelo Scholarship, the first one is Owen LaPierre. And the other recipient is Bridget Toomey.
All right, next we have the Karen Taminian Dickey Scholarship, and that goes to Sinmay T. For Stephanie Aguilar, we have the Nicole E. Tranfaglia Memorial Scholarship. Stephanie Aguilar. Our next award is the Volo Family Scholarship, and that is going to Diana Ramirez Gomez. Our next scholarship is in honor of Robert A. Witcher, a former guidance counselor at Lynn Classical High School. This is a memorial scholarship going to Yusuf Menkari. Another one of our favorite principals, Warren F. White Jr. Scholarship, goes to Martin Camara. We have two Women's Wellness Psychiatric Scholarships, and they go to Avita Alfaro Contreras. Our next Women's Wellness Scholarship goes to Angelina St. Pierre. Next, I want to welcome up Ishmael Alvarez for the Miss Margaret M. Wren Scholarship.
Congratulations, honey. Nice work.
Next, we have our missing alumni and friends scholarship because Andy Lim had tennis today, so I want to welcome him up to get his scholarship. Hopefully he's here.
Oh,
But he put on a great show the other night, so that doesn't matter. All right, next we have the Grassa Family Scholarship, and that goes to Jaitana Trong. I hope he's able to make it. Congratulations. Next, I'd like to welcome up Sue Hogan to give out her family scholarship.
Save the best for last. I'm Sue Hogan. I am currently the treasurer of the Lynn Classical Alumni Association, which means I'm the one that signs all these checks. So tonight, everyone got a little white envelope with your certificate. This envelope is very important. It has all the instructions. Make sure you read it front to back and do what's asked in order to receive your scholarship. My phone number is in here. I suggest you put it in your phone, label it LCHS scholarship or something, because if I text or call you, you better pick up or text me back, okay? I have my own family scholarship. I am the daughter of Paul and Jerry Stafford. Got the treasurership through nepotism. Although, can you call it nepotism if I don't get paid? I don't know. So our family has been involved with classical for 50 plus years. Ram fam all the way, and I ask that all of you, as you venture out into the world and hopefully become successful, to always remember where you came from, and maybe help support those who follow behind you. So the Hogan Family Scholarship tonight goes to Jordan Barrios Merida.
I think so.
All right, everybody, I hope we didn't forget anybody. We had a lot of moving and shaking with all those scholarships, but I want to say congratulations to everyone. If anyone has any questions, there'll be a few people who only got certs today because their scholarships are coming from the EEC. So if you have any questions about that, I'm happy to let you know what's going on with that. This is just the first of many celebrations we're going to be having over the next couple weeks. So congratulations to all. Go home and get some rest, keep cool, and have a wonderful night. If anyone wants to do pictures in front of the thing over here, we'll move this out of the way. Friends can do pictures, families can do pictures. Come on up and enjoy.
I sure can.
I'm so excited. I didn't get a picture of you handing it to me.
I would.
Can
Can we do a replay? I didn't even get to hand it to